Hi guys. Probably the most famous, or should we say infamous Soi in Pattaya is Soi 6. It's very hard to explain Soi 6 unless you have actually been there. To be a regular visitor, you need to be hardened to the city and to what goes on behind closed doors, as well as having a need to be very open-minded. The girls and ladyboys in the area are very forward, which can be intimidating to newbies. However, it should be said that most of the fronts is meant in good spirit, so don't be too nervous or angry. If you are wanting to get things off to something of a quieter start, then you could always begin your journey in the Queen Victoria Inn. As you can probably guess, this is a very British style pub where you can watch the antics of Soi 6 from a safe distance. It is located towards the top of the Soi, so you will have to run the Gontier regardless of if you come from the beach road and or second road. The food and drinks are excellent and well priced. Of course, if you are going to Soi 6, the chances are that spreading the afternoon in a pub wasn't what you had in mind. The open bars tend to be more relaxed, with the inside bars being much more in your face. Some bars such as Arabic Club, midway down the Soi 6, is a combination of both. They have some extremely friendly and welcoming ladies with whom you can spend a few hours drinking or doing something else. Almost all of the bars in the Soi 6 have rooms upstairs that you can relax in. Some have one-suite showers, although this is probably the minority. Drinks generally in the Soi are normal bar prices, and the same goes for lady drinks. However, most of the girls are not really interested in just sitting and drinking if you have no intention of spending any time with them in private. In a similar fashion, don't expect to be made too welcome if you are only window shopping. Most bars are full of mainly ladies, although some do have a few ladyboys working there. So this is something that you should be aware before you venture down the Soi. Also, there are several bars where only ladyboys work, but these are fairly apparent and can easily be avoided if you so wish. Soi 6/1 is predominantly ladyboys, so again, this is something to bear in mind. Do expect the ladyboys to come up to you, especially if you seem nervous, but this is largely just teasing. In addition to all the bars, you will also find several massage shops where the ladies can help you relax after seeing the sights. These girls tend to be less confrontational, which is something which some people are more comfortable with. The best way to enjoy Soi 6 is with an open mind. So people love the Soi, whilst others are repulsed. Whichever group you fit into, it is well worth giving it a try, even if it is only once. You will find Soi 6 Pattaya immediately after Central Pattaya Road and between Beach Road and Pattaya Second Road, Pattaya Second. The short-time bars are open for business from 1 p.m. and don't close until late night, around 1 a.m. The best time to visit them is in the afternoon or early evening, as the area is not considered as safe at night. Bear in mind that prostitution is illegal in Thailand. You may see Pattaya bar girls with men and think that is how things are in Thailand. However, if you are caught buying sexual favors, irrespective of the arrangement you and your partner come to regarding any form of sex, you could face imprisonment as a penalty. In fact, there are occasional raids by the Thai police on the bars on Soi 6 Pattaya, but they always manage to reopen within a few weeks or a month, sometimes under a different name. You should also take the necessary precautions while engaging in sex, keeping in mind that these Pattaya girls are with multiple partners on any given day. Most of the short-time bars have free condoms in the room, so practice safe sex for your own good. When you visit the short-time bars, be careful with your personal items and valuables. Keep your wallet handy at all times and leave expensive items in your hotel safe before venturing here. So if cheap and easy is your cup of tea, then enjoy Soi 6 Pattaya, which offers unpretentious and affordable sexual entertainment. It is a perfect excuse for getting out of the heat of the afternoon sun. I love hanging out on Soi 6 Pattaya. When it's busy, there is never a dull moment. I generally find the girls to be down to earth and pleasant. If I am just having a few beers, I polite but firmly book from their offer of service usually works fine. Sometimes walking down the street it can be a bit full on, even for long-term expats. I've had my crotch dropped many a time, and the calls to get you in the bar are often memorable. The way girls shout "hello" is very distinctive here, as often they have to stand out from the crowd to get attention. There are estimates there may be around 600 girls working here at any one time, so you have a lot of choice if you are up for it. I've only had one bad experience on Soi 6. In the last couple of years, a rogue ladyboy grabbed me outside a bar and wouldn't release me for about 5 minutes, fully knowing I had no intention of going in her bar. It was like some sort of a sick, perverse game where I think she or he wanted to piss me off into doing something rash. I kept my cool at first, and then even my harsh, curse words weren't working. I must have called her buffalo about 20 times, a big put down in Thailand, and I eventually jacked free without major incident. You don't have to keep your wits about you on these streets. Over the last couple of years, some of the bars have had major investment, and it shows. It's not as seedy and dirty as it used to be. The bars generally now have open fronts and face each other so you can see almost everything going on. There are also a few really nice looking girls around now, as their older girls are moved on. My strategy normally is to do a full walk and down the street to get a feel for what is going on. Then I plonk myself down anywhere that looks good. Before 2021, you could see a Chinese tour group passes by. You could always spot them a mile off because the main tour guide carries a flag for a gawking tourist to follow, and they always spend 0 baht on the street and like to stare at the people, often shaking their heads in disgust. And if you look at the names of the bars, the bar names don't leave much to the imagination, with names like the Pussy Club, Horny Bar, So What Bar. So I hope you enjoyed the video, leave a comment and subscribe.